messages, depending on where you're watching this at. I've come to realize in this last several weeks that one thing that you really need to focus on at all points in your life, but I'm seeing it really, really clear here in this late 30 age realm, is that you need to get really clear on how you want to and how you are choosing to live your life, your best life. Because living, getting along, finding your way as you go is great. But there comes a time when you're going to have to make a choice. And my choosing as of late has really been centered, really been super focused on what it is that Shayla wants. And I'm okay with that. Real happy about it. It's long overdue. And so in doing so, I've had to create some silent time, some away time, to where social media, I'm still interactive, but some of my focus, I can't let it be clouded by the things that people are complaining about, the things that people are doing. We all complain. We all have something that we're not happy or satisfied about. And that's just human nature. However, the problem lies, and this is for yourself or outer things, the problem lies when you complain about it, but you take no action to change it. We talk about what should be different, what could be different, how we could do better, how we could do more, or how things shouldn't be. Now, let's not get this confused with what other people should be doing with their lives, because we spend a lot of time, some of us spend a lot of time in a judgment zone about what other people are doing, why they're not doing it to the level or extent in which you think they should be doing it, how they could do what they are doing better when they set out to reach goals and to accomplish things, yet you have not moved, you have not even lifted your elbow in an effort to change your ways. But the minute we see someone else doing something that even remotely looks like progress, slow, steady, fast, quick, any kind of progress, a lot of us are so threatened by the ability that others have to make a move, to do something more with themselves. And because of this, we get so wrapped up and so caught up, and then we feel entitled to be able to tell others how they should live. We want to suggest, well, they should have did it like this, they should have said it like that, it would have been better if they did. And then some of us give that backhanded praise. It was really good, but next time maybe you should X, Y, and Z. And I'm not talking about critical criticism that's for the betterment. You know what I'm talking about. That backhanded criticism that really says, I don't like one bit of what you did, but I don't want you to know that I really don't like it, because we're besties, because you're my sister, because you're my friend, because you're somebody that I hold in high regard. So even though I really am rooting for your downfall, I can't tell you that. So I have to let you know in a nice, nasty type of way. And that's to say something kind and then stack right under it a but so. Or maybe next time, or it would have been better, or it could have been better, or if I were you, what I would have done. No, dead all of that. And in this reflection over the last several weeks, but definitely today, I was able to have a conversation and get a piece of wisdom, we'll say, implanted and confirmed for me that I already knew. I missed a opportunity for something that I have been talking about for a few years, but because it was a big, scary, bodacious monster, because of what I thought the people around me would think, and because I didn't want to disappoint anyone, and furthermore, I didn't want to have to answer any questions on why I chose to do what I did the way that I did it. I didn't take the opportunity. And now there is a huge ROI being paid out on this industry and this business. But because I was too concerned, more so because it wasn't fear of doing, it was fear of what other people would think, what other people would say, etc., etc., etc. But in thinking about it in hindsight now, not only the ROI that was missed, but the fact of why the opportunity was not sought after, it makes me understand more and more the security that I feel within myself, not from anybody else, but just within myself. Because when we don't do those things which are pulling at our heart, those things that make you so excited but yet uncomfortable at the same time, because you know it's one of the biggest leaps you've ever taken, when we don't go after those things that just keep our minds occupied all day long, like a new love, a new relationship, in that lovebird honeymoon stage, when we don't take the leap on things that we feel are for our betterment and we feel are the best next steps for us, but because we're concerned about other people's thoughts, other people's actions, what other people will do, say, how they will portray us, how they will judge us, because we don't allow that nudge on the inside of us that's keeping us up at night, taking notes, researching and studying, because we don't take it to the next level, you miss opportunities. And this will be the first and the last time I will ever miss an opportunity because I was concerned with what other people would think, say, do, or judge me on. I don't care, because the truth is, people are going to say something, they're going to want to do something about what you're doing, and they're going to judge you on the decisions that you make regardless. The minute it's put into the atmosphere and made public, people have something to say. And you're going to have to find a place to be okay with that. I found my place to be okay with that because I had a certain image that Shayla didn't create, that was created by what other people wanted to believe about me. I've had an extensive conversation with a friend of mine, and she's like, when I first met you, I just had no clue. There were certain things I wouldn't have said or done just because I didn't think you know, that would be your thing. And I really was kind of taken aback. Like, if you only knew me, the real me. And since then, she's definitely gotten to know the real me. But it was just amazing. And so I started to wonder, is there another persona that people have put out there that they believe this is who Shayla is? And I'm sure there is, because I'm sure there's some for you. Listening to this now, watching this now, I'm sure you have had that same type of interaction. But I want to let you know that it doesn't matter whatever persona other people want to portray for you, or maybe even what they've gathered in your interactions. It just doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. What you are responsible for, my friend, is living your best life. Living your best life, because you only get one. I sit here before you now, 36 years old, and in a place where I'm not questioning life or next steps, because I'm clear on it now, but explaining there was a point, there was a time in my life where I questioned doing something that was heart calling to me, but I knew there would be such a stigma and a judgment on it that I didn't pursue it as a business opportunity, as an opportunity in general. And the ground floor, I could have been in on it. And now it's not probably too late, but it is very late in the game. A lot of things have changed and will continue to change, but I will continue my best efforts in what I can do at this point. But definitely don't let an opportunity, it may not be a business opportunity for you, it could be a relationship that you need to let go, or that may need more ability to grow and to be pursued, but because of reservations about what other people who have no say so in the actual matter that you are taking a risk on, they're not going to be a part of that relationship that you're taking a risk on. They're not going to be a part of that business adventure that you're taking a risk on. They're not going to be a part of that big life change that you're jumping out and leaping out into the deep end on. They're not even going to be a part of it, so they don't get a say. They don't get any controlling rights. At the end of the day, you're an adult who makes your own decisions. And at the end of the day, you're also that same adult who, no matter the decisions you make, if there is a consequence, good or bad, a result, good or bad, you are going to be the one that has to sit with it and deal with it at the end of the day. It's not going to be the people who didn't want you to, or who you even thought didn't want you to. The best advice I've gotten this week has been paraphrased. Stop giving others the ability to have a say-so in your life. when they don't have a platform or a base in which they can lend you any helpful experience, because they haven't lived, they haven't done it, they haven't tried it. So don't allow other people to have a say so about the things you want to do in your life, judgment and all. If they do not understand the thing, if they have no clear direction on what you're out to do, and especially because they don't have the vision that you have. Your passions, your desires, the things that you want to do in life, they don't have to be agreed upon by everyone else. It just don't. It is completely, absolutely up to you to live your best life. And I'm going to challenge you today to take that one thing, because we all have one or more. Take that one thing that you have been saying, I wish I could, I should, I just don't know how they're going to think about the situation. I don't know how they're going to feel when I tell them I'm doing this, or when they find out I'm doing this. Whatever that thing is for you, I am going to dare you to look beyond what other people are going to judge you on, what other people have to say. Take a leap of faith and do it for you, so that you can live your best life, and you can look back and say, regardless of the outcome, I did my best and I did what was right for me. I'm going to do what's right for Shayla, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.